A familiar face in the community is about to take on a new role this morning.
Former Austin Assistant Police Chief Shawn Mannix starts his job as the head of police in Cedar Park today. Our Sophia Beausoleil is live outside the police department there with a look at his new role. Hi, Sophia.
Good morning to you, Brian and Sally. Well, Cedar Park is known as one of the safest cities around Texas. And here you have Mannix. He's going to be the new chief. And he says, yes, there have been some high-profile crimes, but overall the city is safe, and he plans to keep it that way. Now, the city picked Mannix out of 75 other applicants. He brings about 30 years to the table with experience. He's been in Austin for the past 20 years and was appointed assistant chief to APD in 2009. Mannix says he believes in the community policing method, meaning having a constant interaction with people, organizations, and city leaders. The new chief says technology is a big play when it comes to doing that as well.
Well, the things that you just mentioned, there were some high-profile events and even some critical incidents that occurred in this city last year. And that's not necessarily something that should be unexpected in a growing metropolitan area. There's a lot of things that have changed in Central Texas. The communities are growing, Cedar Park included. The transportation system is changing with the advent of toll roads and that kind of thing. It's much easier for entrance and egress in and out of the suburban and smaller cities in the Metroplex as well. So yes, there is an impact that comes with the change in growth and just the types of crimes that are being committed.
Now, he says he plans on working with the city and with the department. Of course, he's new, so right now there's no immediate plans or anything, but he says once he gets his feet wet and everything, they'll take a look at it and see what they need to do in the future when it comes to being proactive with the city's growth. He will be sworn into office on Thursday at 6 p.m. at City Hall. Reporting live at Cedar Park, Sophia Beausoleil, KXAN News.
All right, thank you, Sophia. Going in depth this morning by taking a closer look at crime in Cedar Park.
Here's what we found. In the last 7 months, police have worked several violent crimes there, from an officer-involved shooting back in June to a shooting at a Walmart parking lot in August, and then a controversial shooting involving the killing of a dog in September.
The new police chief comes in at a time when the department's exams are under review. The city hired an outside agency to look at whether candidates were given sample questions ahead of some tests. The problem arose when those sample questions were the same ones on the exam. Last month, 10 took the corporal detective exam and another 8 took the sergeant detective test. Afterward, the city received 3 complaints. Kathy Bustos voluntarily admitted her mistake in handing out what she thought was a study guide, a guide that the city human resources director later determined was the real test.